Here we are in the 1990 Bayliner 4588, located in St. Petersburg, Florida. Forward of the pilot house windows, you will see an area for a bench seat, not currently equipped with the cushions. And as you'll see, a ton of space to walk around and maneuver the boat. This particular model has both port and starboard access into the pilot house, two separate doors. Stainless steel spotlight, as you can see up top, that is currently functional and turns right, left, up and down. You'll see a bimini top that is relatively recent, in good shape, no tears, scratches, and doesn't appear to be fading. The teak on this boat is in surprisingly good condition. We have the covers off right now, but at most times the teak is covered up by custom canvas, which is why it shows so well. As you'll see on the transom here, there's a swim platform that extends both port and starboard, with a starboard side boarding access door that enters into the cockpit. Also, you'll notice that there is a ladder here that allows you to go straight from the cockpit up to the bridge, which is the second access point. There's another access point that allows you to enter the bridge from inside the pilot house. There is an arch on the boat built in with a davit system. The arch, as you can see, has a radar and television antenna, both functional. Entering from the starboard side here into the cockpit, you're going to see the davit system that's right up top. We have not tested this to find out if it works. You will see two chocks here that at one time were for the tender that was on board. One of the cosmetic items that will need to be addressed here is you'll see throughout the boat in different areas some of the bolsters have some tears and rotting in it. Not everywhere, but I would plan on replacing the bolsters in the pretty near future across the board here on the boat. This is not an item that we felt was important for the resale. Entering into the salon, obviously one of the big selling points of this boat is the amount of space that you have throughout the salon here. Very livable, very spacious. This particular boat has two chairs starboard side, a wet bar located on the starboard side just before you access the stairs that take you to the pilot house. And on the port side you'll see a full galley. Tons of space, overhead storage and lighting. The galley is equipped with a dual sink system, a blender that is actually built into the countertop. The blender equipment is currently stored inside here, and tested that yesterday. Everything seems to be working well. You'll see a 3-burner stove that works, by the way. Microwave that works. The boat is actually equipped with an oven, which we tested, and is also working and in good shape. And a trash compactor that is working and in good shape. Because a lot of people use this boat as a liveaboard, it's obviously critical to have a full stand-up refrigerator and freezer. Two separate access doors, as you'll see. And taking a quick look here at the wet bar system, you'll see another ice maker that is also functional, located starboard side. From the salon, entering into the pilot house, immediately on the starboard side you'll see the main AC and DC control panel for the ship systems. Easy to access, right next to the DC control panel. Entering the pilot house from the salon, you'll see immediately to your right the main AC distribution system for the boat. Easily accessible from the pilot house. And obviously as you exit the salon of the 4588, you'll see the pilot house here is immediately forward. To your right, you'll see the main AC distribution panel for the ship systems. And if you look a little bit forward there, up on the helm area and the pilot house, you're also going to see the DC distribution panel. The pilot house has speakers throughout and lights, weather systems, another seating area just aft of the captain's chair, and there is an additional GPS Furuno unit that is located off to the port side of the boat that is also functional. We've tested a lot of the systems on this 4588 when we originally took it in, and were pleasantly surprised by the amount of items that are working and in good order. The boat is well equipped, has a VHF radio here in the pilot house, also one up top. It has a Ensign digital tachometer, which is working and functional. Hummingbird depth sounder, working and functional. The majority of the gauges appear to be working and functional, and the Raytheon radar system is also working and functional. There's two fans, port and starboard, of the main control panel here that allow the captain to get a little bit of air while cruising. These are your searchlight controls. Over here, an electronic systems monitor that is surprisingly accurate as you're turning on and off items in the DC systems. A water level monitor for your freshwater system, and a CompuCourse autopilot system, which we have not yet tested, quite frankly, because we haven't figured it out yet, but not sure if this works or not. There is another air conditioning vent right here, located off to the port side of the helm, to allow some air here in the pilot house. And once again, as noted earlier, you see how we have both a port and starboard door, which is certainly a luxury when you're tying up lines and you don't have to run all the way around the boat, depending on which side you're gearing up to. Kind of a nice feature here in the pilot house off to the starboard side. You'll see the ship systems, which if I go and turn on an anchor light, for example, you'll see that light come on up on the arch. If I turn on the searchlight, you'll see that light come on here. It's a good reminder and gauge of telling you what is currently on and off on the DC system. Here's a quick look at the AC distribution panel for the boat. Just forward of that, you're going to see the main windlass solenoid, which allows you to power up or power down the windlass. And here are the items. Not sure you can see this for the AC distribution. There's also amper. In addition to the sleeping space that's clearly available here in the salon off to the port side, you will see a in addition to the salon sofa that you'll see here, which obviously can be used for sleeping, in addition to the salon sofa here, which can accommodate some crew or friends, in addition to the salon sofa, which can accommodate guests, the cabins on the 4588 are located forward. First one you see is off to the port here. Lots of space. This is a very good size stateroom. Little nightstand here. Closet. Storage just aft of the berth. Directly across the hall from that first stateroom is the first head on the boat, which has a separate enclosed shower, a nice sink, and the toilet here. Continuing forward in the hallway, you'll notice right here storage for a washer dryer that is currently in here. Combination unit. We have not been able to get this to power up here. Continuing forward through the hallway, you'll notice on the port side access to the washer dryer. This is a combination unit that we have not been able to get powered up yet. Not sure if it's an item on the AC side or if this is shot, but it is not something we've been able to successfully turn on. To the starboard side here, you'll notice storage in the hallway, which also includes your central vac system. And then forward of that you have your two final staterooms. The master, which is huge for a boat this size, and directly to the port side, the third stateroom, which are bunks, which can also be dropped down and converted into one single berth. And there is a office area, which makes it nice. You can double this room as an office if you don't have 6 or more guests on board. And then looking back around this way, forward in the hallway again is the master, which has good size hanging closet, very nice size berth, another hanging closet on the other side, full stand-up mirror as you access your own independent full-size head, tub, and shower. Up on the bridge here of the 4588, you're going to see the captain's chair, both port and starboard seats to accompany. Okay, here we are on the bridge of the 4588. You'll see that we have a good amount of space up here. Port and starboard seating, captain chair in the center. I currently have the door closed up with a piece of canvas. And also, you'll see the controls here. VHF radio, gauges, another digital tack system, and the Hummingbird fish finder. Also here you'll be able to see the access to the spotlight control, which I showed you earlier and is also available in the pilot house. A telephone if you decide you want to call for pizza. Not sure that one works. Also, as we're up here, take a look at some of the vinyl issues I mentioned earlier. This is a seat that will need to be reupholstered. And the one on the port side is in good condition, but on the back sides of these seats you will also see, sorry, on the way here, some areas down at the base that are ready to be redone. Great visibility from up on the bridge of the 4588. 360-degree view. Also, while running the boat from up top, you can also look straight down and see the transom of the boat at all times if you're pulling into a dock. This of course is the area where your tender could store, right next to the davit.